Hey everyone, what's up, what's good, and what's brackin'? It's Richard Schertzer, and today I'm going to be reviewing a very hilarious film that I just saw in the theaters, Deadpool and Wolverine. I just saw this movie, I gotta say, what a rush. What a ride, what a rush. This movie was something else. I Wow. Oh, let me just start off where we are. So, our hero, or in this case, anti-hero, Deadpool, is having a little bit of a slump in his life. His girlfriend just broke up with him. He is trying to find a place for himself. He's trying to join the Avengers. He got rejected, sadly, by Happy Hogan, no less. And he's just trying to find and make a name for himself. So, what does he do? He goes into sales, like any regular superhero would. But then he comes across the TVA and they arrest him for, well, skipping through time using Cable's time skipper thingy from Deadpool 2. It's been a while since I've seen Deadpool 2, by the way. So in that case, he comes across other Wolverine variants to help him, like, with his timeline. And so that way his entire family and friends are completely lost in the world that he just left. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of a little bit complicated at first, because it's been a while since I've seen Deadpool 2, and it's been a while since I've seen Loki. So you're gonna have to forgive me if I might ramble on a little bit. But anyway, let's get into the review. This movie was hilarious. It had the same comic timing as the first two Deadpool movies. It was just a joy to be around. This movie really had a lot going for it. And I don't want to spoil anything, but we get a lot of goodies and we get a lot of characters that we have not seen in a long time. And I am so happy for that fact. I really am. So, given that fact, you have to go watch the movie. I can't tell you anything, but it's really something to look at. It's really, this was one of those marvelous films that it's obvious that Ryan Reynolds and the writers were just having fun with this, and the soundtrack is amazing. Going back to the old school and using NSYNC soundtrack, I really enjoyed it. I couldn't help but bob my head to that. It was just, it was like stepping back in a time machine. I felt like a kid again. And that's what this movie will make you feel like. It will make you feel like a kid again. It will leave you smiling from ear to ear. I mean, of course, it's a Marvel movie. The visual effects are magnificent. It's just such a nice time, and it's so refreshing to see the Wolverine back in action again. And it's so refreshing to see specifically Hugh Jackman back in action again. Also, if any of y'all are expecting to see a cameo of Daniel Radcliffe as Wolverine, I'm going to tell you now, he's not in the movie. I'm just telling you right now, he's not in the movie. That's the only thing I'm going to say. But no, this movie was really exceptional. This movie was really fun. I mean, there's no other way to explain it. It's like a lot of movies, when they have an overabundance of characters, it might be hard to focus and rein the narrative in. But this movie right here was really great. It was nice to watch. It was pleasant. I don't know. It felt like a kiddie movie, but it was still rated R, and it was under the Disney umbrella, which there are a lot of references to 20th Century Fox and Disney in this. So I just want to give you a heads up. But yeah, this movie was really, it was really something, and I'm just happy to have seen it. I'm happy that I got the chance to witness this. Um, I'm not sure about the future for the Wolverine and Deadpool inside of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but it really is. That might be a little bit uncertain as of right now, but there is still going to be an upcoming X-Men movie, so there's that, and that might be interesting to watch. I'm really interested in what they're gonna do with these characters next. What's gonna happen with these characters? I'm sorry if I'm rambling. I'm just trying to like figure out how to say all this without spoiling anything. Now the villain, I'm not gonna say who she is, but the villain, I will say, could use a little bit of work. Kind of shallow. Could have used the touch up in her motivations. Again, I'm trying to explain this without spoiling the entire movie for you guys. But I don't know. This movie was just really well done, and it was a lot of fun. And this is how comic book movies should be. Like, they should be a lot of fun for people that just like comic book movies. It's just, I mean, yeah, it was really fun watching this. Seeing Hugh Jackman back again and seeing the cameos. Again, I guess with the cameos, again, I'm not gonna say who they are, who these people are, or what the cameos are. The cameos could have used a little bit more screen time. Also, it is kind of bothersome sometimes when you realize that Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool is the only funny character in the movie. Because it kind of feels like at times he's sort of carrying the movie, and I know it's titled Deadpool and Wolverine. Regardless, it was still a lot of fun, and I know he's the merc with the mouth, and he's carrying a lot of it, but it was still a lot of fun. And seeing Hugh Jackman back as this broken variant of Logan the Wolverine, it's really refreshing. It's really amazing. So yeah, that's my review for Deadpool and Wolverine. So go see this movie if you want to laugh your ass off. See you guys.